Hi everybody and welcome to this next episode of the My Team Creator. We are here at the Russian Grand Prix. Yes, a lot of people don't like it, but I personally do like it. So lights out and away we go, getting a pretty good start. But no, actually, losing a bit of speed, and we're actually being overtaken by Alexander Albon and Esteban Ocon, getting quite far ahead of us. We were close to overtaking him. Maybe can we still get it? No, we can't. We're having an absolutely horrible start. And then we've cut the corner. We've been hit by Daniel Ricciardo. It's just been absolutely dreadful. It really, really has. Thankfully, for some reason, we have got more speed from the Renault engine than the Renault actually does. So we are in front of him. But no, he's going to come back yet again. This is not what I want to happen. We finally got the lead of the championship. And then because of a bad qualifying and bad race start, we might lose it straight away. So that's not very good at all. Plus, we've got 3 or 4 wins in a row. I think 3 wins in a row, yeah. But we're going to do a switch back. We're going to see if we can get Daniel Ricciardo. Doesn't give us a space. We once again have to cut the corner. And there we are, side by side. We've been side by side pretty much all of this first lap. And yeah, can we get him? We're going to go down the inside, and actually we can. We finally got the position. But Alexander Albon more than a second ahead of us. We're going to make sure that we can catch up, get the DRS, and then we can move on from there. Valtteri Bottas in the lead. That's good, because Lewis Hamilton is the person I'm fighting for the championship. And as long as he doesn't win, I'm not in as much trouble. But anyways, having a bit of a dodgy Sector 1, a bit wayward, I just wasn't feeling the car, to be honest. I don't know, the soft tires wearing strangely quickly, and I don't know, for whatever reason, the engine didn't feel so punchy, even though it wasn't very worn, only like 40%. It just didn't have the oomph. But anyways, we've got some yellow sectors, and Antonio Giovinazzi out of the Grand Prix. Here we are, and his car is just absolutely dead. That's it. It's just dead, and that's a shame for him. He was actually not doing too badly. He's DNF from a couple of the races throughout this career. He's actually lost a couple of points as a result of that, which is not what you want in the Alfa Romeo, because they are not exactly a midfield team, or at least not upper midfield. Anyways, we are now going to see, do we pit in or do we not? Because if we do pit in, we will, I don't think anybody else will be pitting in, so we would have the advantage once everybody else pits. However, we wouldn't have the advantage at the beginning or the end, because we'll have worn tires at the end, but that doesn't matter to us. We're gonna do the risky move, even though we might get stuck in traffic at the safety car restart, and we might have 0 pace at the end. We're gonna do it. Maybe it was stupid, hopefully not, but we are just gonna see if this gamble has paid off, because hopefully we can carve through the midfield, or just through these back markers quite quickly. We're actually giving ourselves a bit of space so that we can really clamp down the power. So let's just hope that we can do that, and that we don't just end up slowing ourselves down. Green flags, we are now pushing that power. Can we go? Can we overtake these slow cars? Okay, I mean, they're at the back for a reason. We're trying to get the overtake on Grosjean done quite quickly. We've got some slipstream, we've got the speed, but for whatever reason, we just cannot overtake him. I do not understand. He's got the Ferrari engine. It shouldn't be quick, but I don't know why I keep saying for whatever reason. I should find a different word, but for some reason, Grosjean had so much pace in a straight line. I really do think there's something wrong with the engine. It just did not have the power when I need it. But anyways, we are up into P18. My goodness, that is a sad few words that I've just uttered. Valtteri Bottas with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Nicholas Latifi up ahead of us. Come on, let's go. Let's get the moves done. I don't want to be here dilly-dallying all day. Let's just move on. Around the outside of Nicholas Latifi. Beautiful, clean as you like, going a bit deep, but it worked out perfectly fine. Kevin Magnussen now. We won't have the DRS because it wasn't 2 laps since the safety car restart. But we're gonna see what we can do. The slipstream is good enough here. We are going to go around the outside, which turns to the inside, and we're actually not going to make the move stick. We went in at too sharp of an angle, we didn't get the good exit. Now Magnussen not getting good exit. Can we go down the inside? Yes, we can. Oh, nearly touching, but we make it perhaps work. Oh, then we do touch, and we're finally, are we? Yes, we got the move. Fighting with the Haas. What is going on? But so much good side-by-side racing here in Russia. Don't know why the racing's so good in Russia, but we had a beautiful lap 1 with Daniel Ricciardo and some really solid battling with Kevin Magnussen. But we're in P16, it's been more than half the race. As cool as the battling with Magnussen was, I want to get on with it. The soft tires are wearing out, so we will have the tire advantage at this point. Quite easy, actually. Will people start pitting in? I hope they will. But I don't think that many, if anybody, many people, if any people at all, have pitted. No, they haven't. They haven't. We're gonna have to wait yet another lap. And, I mean, the tires aren't too worn, but they will be eventually. And, yeah, just to confirm, the engine wear is 59%, so that is why I actually was feeling a bit down on power, but it is what it is. It's perfectly fine. Some people pitting in, including my teammate, Lewis Hamilton, being jumped by Kevin Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. That would be amazing if they would finish ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Great for my championship. Unfortunately, Magnussen and Latifi still have to pit, but our gamble has worked. That's all it's proven. Even if we do finish 9th, which we probably won't because a lot of people have yet to pit in, we are ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who I think was P2, but we are ahead of him. We won't lose points, we will gain points, and that is all that you could ask for. It really is. That is just absolutely fantastic. Everybody pitting in, except for Alexander Albon, but he's only 10 seconds ahead of us. We have got this in the bag. That is just amazing, amazing news. It really, really is. On to lap 10, and the gamble has paid off. I wasn't sure if it would, but the tire wear on the softs was bad, but the tire wear on the mediums just wasn't, so it just, the mediums are really just the best tires. And I do not know why, but Alex Albon pit in on lap 10, and he's on the hard tires. Why? Why would you do that to your... What have Red Bull done? I'm just so confused as to what Red Bull have done. We're on to lap 12 now, the end of lap 12, and the gap that used to be 8 seconds has now been down to 6. So 2 seconds, Bottas has caught up, but as we move on to the final lap, I think we will be okay. I think we have got this win in the bag. If only the safety car was 1 or 2 laps later, the other AI would have pit in, and I would not have had this ingenious undercut. But the AI didn't make the right call, I did, and as a result, I'm going to come here in P1, and we're going to have a 10-point extra advantage to Lewis Hamilton, which means I believe I will have a 28-point advantage in the championship. I will have more than a wins advantage, and there we are. We've got the win. It's been uneventful and yet eventful at the same time. Taking the gamble, strategy paid off. We were stuck a bit, but we got driver of the day. We've got the win as well. This is all I could ask for at this race. Absolutely fantastic. And there I am. I've got a different dance this time, actually, a bit of a crisscross. It looks beautiful. And there we are, we've got the win. We do not have the fast lap of the race, unfortunately, but that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Valtteri Bottas not happy, though, trying to drown me in champagne. How rude. That is just so unacceptable, but there we are. We've got the win. It was a good race. Wow, good racing at Russia. Who could have thought? Who could have expected? Unfortunately, while it was a great race for myself, it was not a good race for Charles Leclerc, who went down a few positions. At one point, he was in the points, but he did not end in the points. Daniel Ricciardo as well, who was fighting for 7th, just did not get a good result outside of the points, but there we are. Fantastic result for us. We're ahead of Red Bull. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.